topics for the day, dear children. Let us finish with Madam Sunita in space. Now, when we talk about Madam Sunita in space, let us start. There are some children discussing about how our planet Earth really looks like. Zara says that Madam Sunita Williams is going to visit our school tomorrow. Now they are discussing how Madam Sunita spent more than 6 months in space. However, Shamir says, see, here is America and there is space. Africa. So where is space? Zara says the star, sky, sun, moon, they all are in space. However, they were discussing on how Madam Sunita Williams went in a spaceship. Uzera says the Earth looks like this globe. So basically, globe is just a representation of our planet. Now, kids are finding India in the globe. Shamir thinks that the part, which is near the South Pole, the lower part of the globe, the people over there live upside down. Upside down means ulta. So, dear children, is it like that? No, it is definitely not like that. The blue part is the sea. If our Earth is round like a globe, how is it that we do not fall off? Dear children, now I am sure you are able to give me the answer that how we don't fall. Do people in the Argentina stand upside down? Dear children, there is no as such concept where people are standing or moving upside down. Especially not on our planet Earth. Our Earth consists of gravitational force. Now what is gravitational force? Gravitational force is nothing but the ability of this force to pull us and to keep us on ground. How we don't float or how we don't fly, it is because we are constantly being pulled by the gravitational force. Gravitational force in simple words is हम हमारे legs को, ठीक है, हम चेयर पर बैठे हैं, हम हमारे legs को ज़्यादा देर तक 90 डिग्री के पोजीशन में या 180 डिग्री के पोजीशन में नहीं रख पाएंगे, ठीक है. If there is some if you try to balance your legs in the air, या फिर आप बोलोगे कि आप पैरों को नीचे रखोगे ही नहीं, सो आप ज़्यादा टाइम अपने पैरों के साथ झूल नहीं पाओगे, बिकॉज द ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स इज गोइंग टू पुल इट डाउन. जैसे कि अनदर एग्जाम्पल इज योर हैंड्स. इफ समवन इज सेइंग कि पुट योर हैंड्स अप, आप कितनी बार अपने हाथों को हैंड्स अप कर पाओगे, कितनी बार यू आर गोइंग टू पुट योर हैंड्स अप, just for some particular moment or for few minutes. उसके बाद hands will start paining. It is because gravitational force is going to pull it down. It is because our body is not used to keep our hands in the air for longer period of time. Exceptional for those who are training into some category of sports. So dear children, gravitational force, ठीक है, it is something which is going to put us down, ठीक है, and that's the reason we don't fall down. Now, when Madam Sunita Williams visited these children's school, ठीक है, she always said in her interviews that she wanted to fulfill Madam Kalpana Chawla's dream. Now, Madam Kalpana Chawla also was an astronaut. ठीक है? Madam Sunita's experiences of living in space. First and foremost, they could not sit at one place. They kept floating. See, we have already studied the concept of floating in chapter 7, Experiments with Water. Okay? How things float in water, how things sink in water. Similarly, in spaceship, people float from one place to another. In the spaceship, of course. Water doesn't stay at one place. They have to drink water in blobs. They ate very differently. It was fun because they had to hold the things. Okay? All the food items would float. There was no need to use a comb because hairs kept standing all the time because there's almost no gravity in space. Not being able to walk. They were not able to walk because they used to keep floating. Okay? They used to keep floating. And if they see on earth, if we want to sit somewhere, we'll just go and sit on the floor or on the bed or on the chair or on the table. But over there they had to tie themselves. They had to strap their body with something, otherwise they won't be able to sit at one place. Now, why do you think Madam Sunita's hair was standing? It is because she was in space and there is zero gravity, which makes everything float. Now you have understood what is gravity. So you should understand zero gravity and almost no gravity. Now these are some images. You are being asked to arrange it in chronological order. So in this way you put it in chronological order. Chronological order means first event first. So in the year 2006, on 9th of December, the spacecraft is taking off. 11th of December, astronauts are floating inside the spacecraft. Again, 11th of December, astronauts are having food. On 13th, Madam Sunita is doing some work. And on 16th, they are exploring outside the spacecraft. Now this is your assignment. Here you are supposed to illuminate your imagination. Do not seek help from your parents. Try to do it on your own. You have to close your eyes. See, we have already done this activity in our classroom. So, digital classroom. So you are supposed to close your eyes and you are supposed to think that this class is a spaceship. And zoom, within 10 minutes we are in space. Our spaceship is now going around the earth. Are we able to sit at one place? Definitely not. We are constantly floating. What about our hairs? Our hairs are definitely in the air. So let us think about the children who have really long hair. So how do you think it would be working? You'll have to really tie it in a tight bun. Still that bun won't be hanging down. It will be floating. It will be little up, It won't be hanging down. What about our bags and books? Our bags and books could be floating. And what about teacher? Will teacher be able to teach with chalk? No. Teacher will either be speaking or teacher will be showing something with her hand movements. And how do we eat? Okay, it would be like a game. Who is going to go catch the food first? And how do we drink water? Using blobs. And what happened to the ball that you threw up? This is interesting. Dear children, when you throw a ball, high up in the air, on earth, it is going to come down. But if we, throw a ball in space, it's going to be up. You may draw the scene, you may write it in paragraph, but write it in your notebook. Whenever the Google form will be given, you are supposed to just upload it. Now, on the earth, when we throw something up, it comes down. It falls back. On earth, we don't keep floating around. When we fill a glass or bucket with water, it stays there. It doesn't float around in blobs as Madam Sunita Williams says. So, the earth keeps pulling everything towards itself. Now, we have already done this activity in the classroom, and this mouse lift an elephant, you are supposed to try it on your own. Okay? The list has been given, and we have already done this 5 rupee coin activity in the classroom. So, what you have to do is, you have to take a 5 rupee coin and a very small piece of paper. Okay? And when you hold the coin and paper, and when you drop them, ठीक है, दोनों हाथ में दोनों एक एक चीजें रखेंगे और साथ में जब ड्रॉप करोगे तो उसका जो ऑब्जर्वेशन रहेगा वो लिखेंगे. अभी वो कॉइन के ऊपर पेपर रखो और ड्रॉप करो और इसका ऑब्जर्वेशन लिखेंगे. दोनों टाइम में आपको डिफरेंट ऑब्जर्वेशन मिलेगा. Now, where are the lines really? Dear children, you have already studied this in your social studies, that all these lines of latitude, longitude, these are imaginary lines which human beings have made so that they can understand better. If there are no lines, people won't be understanding. See, dear children, back in those days there were no border, there was really no territory, okay? But then people, human beings, as soon as they civilized, they thought this is my area, that is yours, you are not supposed to come here, we are not supposed to go there, and they started making everything in business. But nature did not do that. Okay? Nature, our Mother Earth, did not do this. However, these lines help us to study really better. Now, dear children, a lot of, many years ago, scientists used to think that Earth is flat. Then, slowly and steadily, scientists came to the conclusion that Earth is spherical in nature. Now, can we see India on the globe? Definitely. Can we recognize any other place? Yes, we can recognize the 7 continents as well. What about the sea? The sea is represented as blue in color. Do you find anything similar between the globe and the picture of Earth? Dear children, we can identify on the globe is what continent or country it is. But when we talk, we have to talk about the city. Like if we want to find Vasai Virar on the globe, it is quite difficult. Okay? It is next to impossible. So, ये वसाई विरार के लिए मैप बनाए जाते हैं. So, एक ग्लोब है, फिर वो ग्लोब से डिफरेंट कंट्रीज के मैप बनते हैं. डिफरेंट कंट्री जैसे कि इंडिया, श्रीलंका, ठीक है, वर्ल्ड मैप. ये सारे मैप के बाद इंडिया का मैप, फिर उसके बाद स्टेट्स के मैप होते हैं, जैसे आर महाराष्ट्र का मैप. फिर महाराष्ट्र में भी बहुत सारे रीजन हैं. देन ये जैसे हमारा वसाई विरार का मैप है, मीरा भाईंदर का मैप है, हार्बर लाइन का एक मैप है. फिर वो लाइंस में पूरा डिटेल में सिटीज वगैरह दिए गए हैं. Dear children, this has made it very easier for us to understand. However, now with the digital development, we have Google Maps. So gone are the days when people used to carry a physical map with them. We remember carrying physical map whenever we used to go for field trips or for school excursions. But now with the development of Google Map, this has been totally wiped out. So you can find and search everything on your Google Map. Now we are going to continue with the next part in the second part of the video. So take care, stay home and stay